You are listening to the O'Brien and Bolt podcast. And on the phone right now, I have Dr. Mooti Lederhosen, a regular guest on the program. Dr. Lederhosen, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound scary to me.
Well,
but everything is scary on Halloween. It's the scariest day of the year, of course, and everybody's excited about it. And those that scare easily are hiding away, tucked inside their covers. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get out of bed because the monsters are there, and it's all for fun. And so don't worry. Come on out. We're your friends.
Right. Now, but some people have real fears, maybe not only around Halloween, but at other times of the year. And you, as a therapist, you deal with fright and fear.
Yes, a lot of times we have to separate the fears that are real and those fears that are imaginary. Mm-hmm. And you might be afraid of a fire, of matches, fire sticks, and that's a good fear. Don't touch the fire because you'll become burnt your fingertip.
Right.
And then there's the fear of a ghost that's not real, or, so the best thing, of course, the best medicine is to face your fear, face it, and overcome it that way, and to meet it on your own terms. And so it's not a bad idea to go outside, trick. I used to, when I had small children before,
mm-hmm.
and they would be so excited about Halloween because I want to go trick or treating, Daddy. Daddy was my name they gave me.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
They didn't know to say doctor because I spent so many years, becoming a PhD in my country, not good in here at all. But any case, they want to go outside for the free candies and stuff. And I always said, no, you're not, because they just slowed me down, when I'm out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it wasn't always the best of times for them. But, I have many patients that I recommend go out and put on a costume and become somebody else. So that way you can overcome your fear, and the fear is not, it's not attacking you. You're not threatened, but your costume is the person that you're becoming, and that's the way it is in real life. And we're taught that way through school to become somebody else, so we never have to really deal with our own emotional crisis that we face each and every single day. Fear of death, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Now, so what you're suggesting is meet it head on. Now, if you happen to be afraid of ghosts, you should dress up as a ghost, put on a ghost costume. If you're afraid of snakes, put on a snake costume. Is that my understanding?
Right. I have one patient, and of course, there's this confidentially agreement that between the patient and his client, which of course, anyway.
Well, we wouldn't want you to.
He was watching one night after Jimmy Kimmel show. He put on, happened to be, didn't just put it on. He happened to be wearing one of his wife's dresses. Anyway,
mm-hmm.
He looked good and he felt pretty. And so he, just hungry, went outside next door to a neighbor's house, rang the doorbell, and said, trick or treat,
right.
Halloween.
Oh, sure.
Well, then, pardon me?
No, I'm just agreeing. I'm just saying yes. Sure. Of course, that's what you do on Halloween. You go ring the doorbell.
October 31st.
Today, yes, tonight.
Hello.
People will be doing that. And other time zones are probably already done. They're going, that's what you do. You go, you ring the doorbell, knock on the door. Trick or treat. Yep, that right. I'm just agreeing, following right along with you.
How old are you? You're too old.
Right. Go away.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's there ringing the doorbell, trick or treat, like you said, quoting you. Hello. And it was a neighbor, and the neighbor was of course Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know. He didn't pre-record it, so the neighbor was wearing just a bathrobe, no costume. And my patient got so mad. Where's your costume? Where's your costume? Pushing, shoving. Anyway, so this patient of mine, Tom, whose name will confidential.
Mm-hmm.
Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he said he got mad. No candy from you. Well, then you get tricked. So anyway, lawsuit, corporate, police, and all that stuff. But the point of the story,
good,
is one can never be where one does not belong.
Wow, that sounds.
Actually, that's a point to a different story. This story is don't pretend to be something you're not when what you are is really who you should be.
Mm-hmm. Well, Doctor, before we let you go, tell us what are some of the most common fears that people have?
Well, you're talking about the fears of being naked in front of a bunch of people? It's probably the number one fear.
Mm-hmm.
I overcame it.
Okay.
The number two fear is probably the same thing, but with clothes on, which,
So if you're going to, so to follow, I'm trying to follow what you're saying, that if you're afraid of being naked in front of people, then you're suggesting meet that head on, that you should go out and be naked in front of people?
Yeah, but don't do it on the overpass or something,
Right. Okay, sure. Well,
that's, hello.
Dr. Mooti Lederhosen, thank you so much for shedding some light on our fears today, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. And it's not my field of expertise, but can I just say one thing and put it out there for all of those people that will be eating candy? Brush your teeth.
Okay. Thank you. Doctor and dentist Mooti Lederhosen.
After you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. You've been listening to O'Brien and Bolt, the podcast. I'm Michael O'Brien.
And I'm Geoff Bolt.
And our job is to entertain
as well as inform.
If you like what you heard today, please give us a big thumbs up on your source for
all your podcasts.
And you can find us on Facebook at O'Brien and Bolt. Thanks.